What is up, guys? This is Happeh, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We are wandering the Mojave. I still haven't learned to pronounce it. It's terrible. This is terrible of me. So, idea of the series, if you're new to it, is I go do random quests. They're pointing at something, so obviously. Oh, this is really alert. The idea is I do random quests. We go out, we see what we can find, who we can help, and this one is I have to restoring hope. I'm going to the Helios 1 to ask about forlorn hope supplies. So
what is it?
we'll talk to Lieutenant Haggerty. She isn't a very nice
Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could.
Isn't a very nice name for a woman.
But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
Thanks. I tell you what, only people from the vault have the Pip-Boy, unless they ransacked, but they really do have a lot of technology based around the Pip-Boy and things like that. How was she ever supposed to use it? No idea, but obviously she was expected to. So, you know, not looking too shabby either. The girl's looking good. Rex is looking fine. Where's the girl? Veronica? Veronica's looking good. Veronica's looking fine. She's looking more than good. I mean, whew. Mighty me. So I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing or how far this is away. We're supposed to track something to the supplies, and it's just ahead of us. We might as well keep walking, and we may as well pick out a better gun. I'm not using the alien blaster, that's for sure. Why not? Anything will do. While we're here, we should take a little gander at this. Anything here? Good thing about Fallout is you get rewarded for doing a little bit of everything. It's a bit odd. Not many games do that. You get rewarded for going and walking around. You do anything on it, and they love you for it. They love you. So I hope you guys are liking the series so far. Episode 4 of this, which is very nice. We've got some fire geckos, and I hate these buggers. Ow. Shoot him anyway. Who cares? I don't know why I reloaded there. That was a dumb time to reload. My arm's down. Rex is taking on this one fire gecko by himself. He's winning. I guess it doesn't matter. Quick tip: if you reload during VATS or the slow-mo, you reload normal speed. So it's always worth reloading then, or using VATS just before you need to reload, because you do it twice the speed of what everyone else is going at. So quick tip there, guys. You know. Am I limping? No, my arm's down. I also collect. If you've never noticed, I collect everything just because I can now use it to heal myself up, which is nice. Don't want to use them. I need them. Need them. Didn't want to use that. And I'm not addicted to it. Joy. Right. And we'll just heal that up. That should be good. Go healed up already. We have some dead end CR troopers here. We better have a look at what this note says. Letter 1. To my dearest Ellen, we're in a tough spot here, and none of the men expect to make it out alive. Things look pretty grim. I'm writing this so that if anything happens to me, you know how much you meant to me. I was foolish to join the NCR and leave you behind, and I've regretted it every second of every day that I've been here. My only wish now is to see you again and hold you in my arms. The only thing that keeps me going are my thoughts of you. Just know that I made mistakes, but you were the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm sorry, and I love you, Harry. What a beautiful letter. So there's another one. Dear Ma and Pa, if you're getting this letter, then I'm sure you've already heard the news. I'm sorry, but know now that I'm in a better place. Tell Mikey I did good, okay? You're the best family ever, and I hope I've made you all proud, Will. So another death note. These are all really depressing. To my brothers, if you were reading this, then I was probably killed by some slimy Legion scum who got lucky. Hopefully the bastard is dead and 6 feet under, but if not, you better avenge me or I'll haunt you until the day you die, Quincy. P.S. Kill all the Legion dogs that I wasn't able to. So he was a bit of a... Ow, 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 ambush. I got him. There's another one over there, supposedly, but he won't last. Against good old Rex. Nope. That was an ambush. It didn't work out too well. Oh. Nothing worthwhile. Just seeing if we've got any clues as to why these people were ambushed. Is that another body over there? It is. And the final guy up here, see what they've got. Nice rifle. That's it. We are done. We can get rid of this marker. Go back to Camp Foyloin. Hope. Huh. Not too shabby. Excuse me. Excuse me indeed. Let's see where we're supposed to go. In here? Nope. Wake up!
So, I heard you helped take over Nelson from the Legion. Glad to see someone making a difference around here instead of just complaining.
Thanks.
I take it my men weren't dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major.
Will do. Go to the Major. See what the Major can reward us with. Polatli. At least there's no division between races and classes. They're all fighting for this. That's Dr. Richards. Sorry. Am I supposed to speak to you? I'm not. I've woke you up for nothing. I apologize. I apologize, man. I didn't mean to. No, you don't have to run after me. No, please don't. Sir? Sir?
I have a report here that says the Legion forces
Your man is chasing me.
And that you had a hand in it. You have my thanks for that. Those, now that they're gone, will be able to prepare for the upcoming conflict at I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs...
Alright then.
I hear you defeated the lead.
He ran to me. I didn't even have
I'm
to.
impressed and thankful. It'll make my job around here much. With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps. Do you have any?
Oh yes, I do.
As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have.
I'm about to do that. So, Veronica moves. Veronica! Oh god, we're stuck. What can I do? What can I do? Keep distance. That means move!
No, sorry, I get distracted.
Hello?
I've been scavenging too long.
Can I talk to her?
You know, Sure, but how long before the NCR or Caesar? Why does it? Nice. Can I order room service?
He's not going to move now, is it? Oh. Oh, could I get past? Oh. Well, I've lost Veronica now. That's a shame, I guess. I'm going to have to grab someone else. I'll probably end up going to the Lucky 38 after the end of this episode and picking up either Boone or Veronica. Or Miss Monica, or any of that. This man is seriously injured. It may require an amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt an operation? If you have medical brace, medics, and you may be able to retreat him. So let's use my equipment and treat him, and that's terrible. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realise it cannot be saved. You carefully begin to amputate the limb. During surgery, you notice the man's hand is gangrenous. You amputate that as well, saving his life. Oh god, that's terrible. That's a casualty and a half. Whoops. I better take some of this just in case they ask me to then further use it. Jump over. Don't want that, we've already got one. Empty. Forceps, empty. Another guy. This man appears to be suffering from multiple machete wounds. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Alternatively, if you have Med-X, whiskey and surgical tubing, you may be able to treat him. So let's treat him properly again. Using the Med-X to dull the patient's pain, you use the surgical tubing to reduce some of the bleeding and then sterilise the wounds with the whiskey. The patient will recover completely in time. That's better than this other guy, Jesus. Next guy. Where's the doctor anyway? I thought he was supposed to be helping us all. See what this next guy wants. Spoke to you. Oh, here we go. Didn't see a youth. This man appears to have suffered a close-range blast trauma. His upper torso is covered in cuts and is severely burned. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Medicine 75 or high required? Alternatively, if you have tweezers, Med-X, and a super stim pack, you may be able to treat him. Use medical treatment. Oh. What do I need? Tweezers, Med-X, and a super stim pack. Tweezers. Sure, I've got a super stim. Oh, I have. Tweezers. And what else? Med-X. Med-X. I have. So I just need tweezers. Try and find some tweezers. There was something in here, surely. Move, Rex! Forceps. Forceps. I wonder if forceps count. Nah. Oh, tweezers. I now have an addiction. Use the Med-X to dull the patient's pain. Carefully use the tweezers to pick out pieces of shrapnel. Due to the extreme loss of blood, the patient goes into circulatory shock. You quickly use the super stim pack to stabilize the patient. The patient will make a complete recovery. I may sound like an idiot now, not being able to pronounce that word. Whoops. Return to Dr. Richards. Anything else here we can borrow? Is maybe the correct word to use? No. Oh, that's nasty. Mr. Richards, why would you keep a that's disgusting. You want to chuck that away? Jeez Louise, Mr. Richards. Come on, man. Be realistic. I can walk through them ropes. I can magically walk through the tents in here. What am I doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mr. Richards. What the hell happened there? Went through him.
Thanks again for looking into my missing medical supplies. Now we can act. Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh. The circle of life. I'll send word to Major Polatli about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
You're welcome, man. I'll return to the Major in episode 5 of the Fallout Let's Play. Gone a little bit over the time limit, but I'm sure you guys don't mind, and I don't mind playing a little bit more. So I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.